Welcome to the event. Very excited to have you all here. This is really cool. It's our first event of this size. Also, one first that is essentially self-hosted with our amazing partners over at Web3 Devs and Serotonin. We're here because for the past couple of years we've been building a new layer 1 that is also privacy enhancing. A lot of those features are going to be going live this year. For now, essentially, we're making the network more and more accessible to hackers, developers, teams, startups. We already have a lot of them building. A lot of those use cases are gonna go live this year. So really, thank you again, everybody, for your efforts so far. Because last year there's been a lot of code that was being produced. My name is Antonio. I'm one of the co-founders. We also have a lot of the team members here to help you navigate the hackathon, help you navigate the entire event. And essentially, next 3 weeks, obviously we don't expect everyone to just work for 3 weeks, because that's not what this is about. This is about giving everybody enough time to really get to know the tech, understand the Ink programming language, and pretty much just get in the groove of building stuff. We would also like to very much thank the European Blockchain Convention for helping us promote the event and spreading the word. And with that being said, you can always reach out to myself. You can always reach out to Piotr, who is going to take over in a few, or Magda, who's leading our ecosystem funding program. And yeah, I was really super happy to have you all here. Piotr, if you want to take over and provide our hackers with the hackathon overview, its purpose and goals, it would be awesome.
Sure. I mean, the goals are, I would say, twofold, or maybe even morefold. So first of all, we're excited to see your project, see what interesting solutions you can come up with using the Aleph Zero blockchain and all the possibilities it offers. And of course, it's, as always, a chance to meet like-minded hackers and people whom you'd like to work with and who share the same values and are excited about Web3 and the whole space. And well, to that end, to make this all possible, we prepared five bounties, 5 categories. First of all, telco. So all telecommunications related projects will be welcome here. Judged by our amazing partners from the telecom industry. Then decentralized identity solutions like A0 ID, one of the first projects on the Aleph Zero mainnet. Then gaming, always fun. Degen and DeFi solutions for your interesting decentralized finance ideas. Really excited to see what you can come up with here. And of course, tooling and infrastructure, which is perhaps the least defined of all 5, but also there's some possibility to showcase a lot of amazing technical ingenuity here. There will be a bit more about the prizes and bounties. Nick, if I could ask you to change the slide to the bounties, please. Yeah, so we have some more details on how the bounties are split between the tracks later, but now, just as a teaser, we have up to 75,000 USD in worth of bounties for the best projects in each track. And of course, the best projects will be encouraged to apply to our ecosystem funding program and seek further support. And we hope this is all going to lead to some wonderful collaborations and wonderful projects. Oh, EFP is Ecosystem Funding Program. Answering the question, sorry.
Piotr became silent, so I guess it's my turn. Hi guys, I'm Magda. I'm Aleph Zero's ecosystem lead. And I'm not going to take much of your time because time is very precious and limited today, and we have a lot of things to cover. But I just wanted to say a huge thanks to all of our ecosystem projects who are with us here today and who are going to give their presentations in a second. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for being with us every day and just making our ecosystem grow better and bigger every day. Also, huge thanks to all of our judges and mentors with whom this hackathon just simply wouldn't be possible. And also, definitely huge thanks to the product team standing behind the organization of this event, as with you guys, that will be even more impossible to make it happen. So thank you, everybody, once again. And now let's move to the ecosystem town hall. So how it works is just I'm going to present the projects. You already see the names on the slides, but I'm just going to call you by the project name. And then I would like to ask the project team to take over and give us a short presentation about the project you are working on, what you are building, and generally whatever you want to share. Just please remember to keep it short and sweet. And we are happy to listen to you all. And so the first project we have is Synchra and Przemek.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Przemek from Synchra. We are basically building modular DAO management platform with privacy voting, treasury management, off and on-chain voting, and everything DAO may need to work. We started our journey on a hackathon, just like this, like 1 year ago. And right after we joined ecosystem funding program, and right now we are building the application for almost a year now. Recently, we deployed Synchra to the testnet environment where you can just go set up your DAO, create and vote on proposals, and soon you will be able to manage your treasury while transferring native tokens, PSP22 or NFT-based tokens. And currently we're seeking towards mainnet launch. So in like second or third quarter, you will see us on mainnet. Thank you.
Thank you. And now Pangea.
Hello, thank you, Magda. I've got a little something to say about Pangea. I'm Kieran. I am the creative director, the commercial director of Pangea. Here we go. Can you see me okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Big content platforms are broken. 90% of musicians on Spotify never see rewards, creators are burned out, and everything is advertisers. Pangea offers creators a different way. You get the monetization of Substack and Patreon with the interactive community elements of X, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We support creators in 3 ways. Monetization, you can earn you can earn tokens for your content. Safe, it's moderated by the users, the community, and it's resistant to bots. And thirdly, curation. You, not the algorithms, control the way the content is ordered. We started in 2020. We were very happy to become part of the ecosystem program in 2023, and we're hopefully launching our private beta in the early part of 2024.
Thank you. Thank you, Kieran. So let's move to Kintsu.
Thank you, Magda. My name's Steven. Appreciate you guys having us on here. And Kintsu is building liquid staking for Aleph Zero. So with SA0 launching not too far away to a network near you, the Aleph Zero network will benefit by having liquid staking protocol that allows you to really stake and use. This paradigm shift empowers community and builders to really earn staking yield and be able to simultaneously participate in other applications at the same time while enhancing the security of the network. Our protocol is really novel in how it uses like Aleph Zero, Inc., substrate, and runtime calls to create a fully non-custodial loop. And we're going to have some really incredible governance. We're working very closely with the Synchra team and the ABAX Common A0 ID team, Pangea, and really everyone in the space to help bring this together. And we'll have a decentralized array of validators that will be governed natively on chain.
All right. Thank you, Steven. Upkate. or not. Yeah, I guess Kamil or anybody from UpKit's team might not be here. Okay, so let's move to A0ID.
Yeah, thank you, Magda. Hey guys, I'm Mike from A0ID. And A0ID is actually the official name system on the Aleph Zero blockchain and for the whole ecosystem. And what we do is we abstract away the complexity of public wallet addresses, but also the overall account of a blockchain. And we will soon be rolling out the very first privacy-preserving domain system. So you will be finally able to use a domain without revealing your underlying account, making the domain usable on a daily basis. And interestingly, our story also started at a hackathon. So we have been building since 22, are live on the mainnet now. And yeah, since then we are pushing the ecosystem and also developing the Inkathon full stack boilerplate. So for all of you guys looking into developing now, I can really recommend visiting the workshop of my co-founder tomorrow, of Dennis, and he will get you started to develop something pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Token Guard. All right, no Token Guard. So Akurast.
Hey everyone, Pascal from Acrest here, where we are building a decentralized serverless cloud that uses essentially the compute power and security of mobile devices, where these become the individual compute resources and nodes in the network. Developers can utilize the compute or this cloud for deploying their applications. So you have the generalized cloud where you can define in JavaScript the application, later on Node.js, specific use cases, and go then towards like the Oracle use case where you can build push or on-demand oracles that we are going live with as well on the Aleph Zero mainnet as well, for example, and Ethereum gas fee or any kind of off-chain data that you then bring on-chain. But in the end, it's completely up to you as a developer to define the off-chain compute tasks that you need, and then get everything onto the Aleph Zero mainnet. This is also what we're going to introduce you to in our workshop, which we will have on Friday. Hack away.
Thank you, Pascal. Okay, so now it's Nightly Wallet's turn.
Hello, nice to be here. My name is Norbert and I am founder of Nightly. We are building cross-blockchain wallet with primary focus on new and performant blockchain, and we want to be a primary wallet on Aleph Zero. We are currently only wallet that provides Safari extension as a feature. We also bring connectivity to a blockchain for decentralized applications and wallets using Nightly Connect. This is a wallet selector and infrastructure. And if you use common AMM swap, this is using Nightly Connect under the hood. Thanks.
Thank you, Norbert. Okay, Smart Beaver. Okay, not sure if Piotr from the team is here. I guess not. Okay, so next on the list is Invariant.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrzej and I wanted to introduce you to Invariant. Invariant is a fully permissionless AMM featuring a concentrated liquidity mechanism. Our project not only allows retail users to swap their token easily, but provides an opportunity for liquidity providers to create their pools in a fully permissionless manner, and also give a unique distribution formula for the most efficient liquidity. Concentrated liquidity mechanisms make Invariant more profitable and efficient than standard AMM and make it a natural liquidity hub that benefits the whole ecosystem. We choose Aleph Zero for the advanced technology, especially in terms of scalability and security. We believe the innovative consensus protocol make it a robust layer 1 solution for building a DeFi ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you. And I also saw some nice words about your white sweater on black background, Andrzej. So kudos for that as well.
Thank you.
Okay, now we've got Just Ape.
Hey everyone, I'm James. I'm the founder of Just Ape Studios, here to represent Apes Across Worlds, which is a pioneer and venture that we're launching on Aleph Zero. The core idea behind the project is aimed to reshape NFTs, DAOs, and Web3 on Aleph Zero. It's more of something that's aimed to transcend traditional NFT projects, embodying a movement geared towards bridging diverse Web3 communities and fostering holistic ecosystem development. Essentially, we want to nurture an NFT ecosystem built on substance where contributions directly influence the evolution of Aleph Zero and promote its growth. So one of the things recently, we just launched our pre-sale and secured around $68,000 of funding, surpassing our sales target by 23%. Pretty much indicating a strong market fit within Aleph Zero. So we have a pretty solid foundation for extensive growth. But yeah, I'll drop a deck in chat with more information about what we're building and what we're doing. But thanks, Magda, for putting us on.
Thank you, James. Okay, so let's jump to Darkverse and Łukasz.
Hello, we are Darkverse, a major game project on Aleph Zero blockchain, built with Unreal Engine 5. We are building a multiplayer RPG game with rich storytelling. Our game is third person, and our world is unique dystopia created with renowned sci-fi writers. If you like to experience some unique approach and combination of AA game with polished game mechanics and economy that utilize Aleph Zero speed, scalability, privacy features, please come to our Twitter and check how to survive inside the monstrous Leviathan. Thank you.
Thank you, Łukasz. Now we've got Tilfinity.
Hi guys, thank you, Magda. I appreciate for giving us voice tonight. My name is Piotr and I'm a founder of a project that's a follow-up to our Tilfinity platform. Our team is well established within the music industry with over 20 years of experience, and we're currently developing sort of cutting-edge IT services and solutions for the music industry based on blockchain and non-fungible tokens. Our base project is our marketplace application where minting, trading, and exchange of digital assets will take place. But on top of that, probably most importantly, we're developing a couple of particular tools for music industry business partners that address some challenges and hopefully solve some problems of modern music industry. So what's important, will be operating in not only B2C, but also B2B, and most importantly, B2B2C models, with particular emphasis on the last two. And our business clients will be well-established entities serving the music market, record companies, ticket offices, music distributors, live agencies, managements, that sort of companies. And this approach will let us to reach even further into the music market. So here's what's most important. Our go-to-market strategy prioritizes partnerships with major record labels, independent labels, all those services, because the extensive network of artists provides us with a gateway to millions of fans worldwide. And this way, by aligning our innovative NFT solutions with the established entities, we're not just tapping into existing market, but also hopefully creating a bigger one. And all the solutions will be based on Aleph Zero blockchain. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Piotrek. Thank you so much. Okay, now we've got GateKnox. Or not. Okay, we don't have GateKnox, but we do have CrowdGenix because I've seen Cyril somewhere here on the list. So please, Cyril, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks, Magda. Hi, everyone. My name is Cyril, co-founder of CrowdGenix. CrowdGenix is a cross-chain regulated DeFi platform with a privacy-preserving feature that facilitates the tokenization of real-world assets. We offer a no-code solution and cover the entire value chain of asset tokenization, including SPV as a service for SPV creation and management, tokenization engine for token issuance, launchpad for the primary market, and intent-based DEX for the secondary market. CrowdGenix has a distinctive market positioning because as a no-code asset tokenization platform, we also have our own SPV infrastructure as well as licenses for both primary and secondary markets in the European Union. These unique positions allows us to offer more competitive pricing and seamless experiences to our clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Cyril. Okay, I think that's all when it comes to our ecosystem projects. present today. Obviously, that's not all of them, but thank you for the presentations. And now let's move to our judges. Basically, let's have the same procedure. So I'm just going to present a judge, and then I would like you to please take over and say a couple of words about yourselves. And upfront, sorry if I do mispronounce your name. I'll do my best, but you know. So please, let's start with York from Generative Ventures.
Hey guys, pleasure to meet you all. And this is York from Generative Ventures. And we're well, Europe and Asia based and focused fund, and focusing on new technology, including blockchain and AI. And we're happy to help assist and also back and invest in any real builders looking to, try their hands out in the machine economy world. And the machine is more for the AI part, and the whole economy is supposed to be captured by all the decentralized networks. Yeah. Cool. That's pretty much yeah.
Okay, thank you, York. Now let's move to Luis from IDOS.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for having me here. My name is Luis, and I'm the co-founder of IDOS. We're building a decentralized storage and access management protocol for identity and to take all the solutions that we see around Web3 and putting them together in a composable solution that can help what we have today in the different ecosystems like Aleph Zero to go beyond Web3 and actually reach the real world. Thank you very much for having me here, and I'm looking forward to hear about all the projects, especially the ones in the decentralized identity track.
Thank you, Luis. Patxi from Telefonica.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, thank you for the invitation. And yeah, this is Pachi. I'm the product manager at Telefonica, so one of the biggest telcos in the world. We have brands like O2, Telefonica in Hispam, Movistar, and Vivo in Brazil. Basically, Telefonica, so we are managing the Web3 in order to explore and to create new products for final consumers. So for instance, we are really focused on retention, or loyalty program is based on blockchain, for instance. And we have also a new strategy to create different decentralized telcos, that for instance in Mexico. So we are running the very first one. So really happy to be involved in the hackathon. Happy to hear the projects.
Thank you. We are also very happy to have you here. And we also have Angelo from Hardcore Capital.
Hi guys, I'm Angelo. Hardcore Capital is a European venture firm. We manage about $1 billion in assets across multiple funds. Historically we could not invest in crypto just because of European LPs. We now have a dedicated crypto fund. I manage the private deal flow, so I invest in early stage companies, and we're very focused on applications. So if you're building applications, if you're thinking about it, we'd love to talk with you, hear about what you're doing, and very excited to see what the Aleph builder community comes up with for this hackathon. That's it.
Thank you. Jimmy from Cyfolio Ventures.
Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy Lee. Cyfolio Ventures is a research-driven ventures, and we are also an investment arm of the crypto exchange called Bitmart. We represent our exchange to invest in early stage projects. And thank you for having us.
Thank you, Jimmy. I think we don't have Maciek from Block 54, nor Tomek, nor one more person, which was on the previous slide and I didn't capture it. Okay, Fabian.
I'm here, Magda.
Oh.
This is Tomek.
Okay, Tomek. Sorry then. Please go on.
Sorry, I didn't change the name for this conference. Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Tomek, and thank you for having me here. I'm a research analyst supporting blockchain venture capital arm, which is part of digital asset unit at Franklin Templeton, global asset manager. We invested in 39 companies since the launch of the first blockchain venture fund. Currently, we invest out of 2 vehicles since second fund was launched a few weeks ago. Primarily focus for both vehicles are pre-seed and Series B deals.
We're blockchain agnostic with small emphasis on infrastructure and customer-facing apps. Again, glad to be here and hope to see some cool projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Tomek. Do we have Fabian from Deutsche Telekom on the call? Yeah, I guess we don't. So Fabian and Maciek will be present later on while judging the projects. But now let's move further. Michał from Arka.
Hi, everyone. This is Michał. Excited to join the other judges and hear what the ecosystem is building in and around Aleph Zero. I manage venture strategy at Arca. We are one of the oldest digital asset-focused asset managers, really spanning the entire spectrum of digital assets from our liquid fund, which was launched back in 2018, all the way through dedicated, one of the largest NFT funds, and of course, the private markets venture strategy. We tend to invest really early, first check-in. So absolutely love engaging with other hackathon builders. Currently, we have a portfolio of over 75 names spanning anything from digital assets, infrastructure, capital markets, on-chain and off-chain analytics, a lot of identity plays, and probably one of the areas that has been a big focus for us, especially this last couple of months, has been deepen in identity. So that is definitely a category I'll be looking out for and see what exciting stuff comes out of this hackathon. Thanks.
Thank you, Michał. Now let's move to Mohammed from STC Bahrain.
Hello, everyone. This is Mohammed Imran Siddiqui from STC Bahrain. STC Bahrain is one of the largest telecom providers in the Gulf, in the MENA region, I would say. So lately I'm looking up, we're a fully fledged telecom operator within the enterprise business and the consumer sector. Lately, my role is to explore the blockchain area, blockchain infrastructure, and how this can actually add value to the telecom sector or the other way around. So yeah, I look forward to all the projects that are gonna be coming, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Mohammed. Great to have you here. And pleasure. Max from WW Ventures.
Yep. Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm Max, otherwise known as @Scruffer on Twitter. Been involved in the space since 2010. Started full-time investing in 2016, notably putting capital in ETH and Link right after their ICOs. I had the opportunity to angel invest in A0 back in 21, known for in-depth economic breakdowns of tokenomics, as well as a consistent portfolio of successful investments across Web3. WW Ventures, which I handle head of research for, is a venture capital fund backed by some of the largest gamers, athletes, and KOLs in the world, focusing exclusively on Web3 investments. We have LPs like Mr. Beast, Tobias Harris, Michael Bisping, among others, from hundreds of thousands to hundreds of millions of followers. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here amongst the other judges.
Thank you, Max. Richard from RR Capital.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be here. A really interesting group of partners and esteemed judges. We were also early investors in A0, have become good friends with the team. RR2, been active since around 2016. I also am involved in the Crypto Rand group, which is the oldest originally owned Discord server in crypto. I think we can strongly claim that. I think what we hope to bring to the table here in terms of our judging ability is, having invested in over 160 projects in the last 4 years, we can quite easily look back on historical data and see what has stuck. We've seen so much app development over the years, and not everything works. And I think what this competition really effectively, this hackathon effectively is set out to achieve is what's relevant and what's going to stick. And I'm very curious to see what comes out of this. So excited to be here. I think it's going to be a great learning curve for myself personally. So good to be here. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Richard. Now we've got Ben from Blockchain Founders Capital.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Ben. I'm from Blockchain Founders Capital. We are an early stage fund
exists since 1 year, 10 portfolio companies as of now, 30 more investments planned for the next 48 months. We are, our tickets range around 250K, so pre-seed and seed mostly. We do not invest in token protocols, so operating systems directly, but rather see ourselves on equity side. So we invest in traditional SaaS models or marketplace models. And half our portfolio right now is 50-50 European and American, quite agnostic for best use cases that we see in the Web3 context, and ranging from gaming to fintech, also quite agnostic when it comes to verticals. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you, Ben. And Ayush from Builders Tribe. I guess Ayush is not with us, but I think that Maciek from Block 54 is with us though.
Yes, guys, hi, I'm here. Happy to be here, happy to be a part of this project. So I'm from Block 54. We are a small fund based in Warsaw. We are an early investor in Aleph Zero. We focus mainly on, we used to focus mainly on the infrastructure investments, and nowadays we're looking more for use cases that are involved around systems that we invested in. We have invested in quite a few projects from the Aleph Zero ecosystem. So we are, so I'm excited to be here, and good luck to everybody.
Thank you, Maciek. I would, as I mentioned before, we also have our mentors who we are definitely thankful for participating in this hackathon. So I'm just going to quickly name them here. So we've got Rowie from White Star, Kamil from Nightly Wallet, Piotr from Smart Beaver, Dennis from A0ID, Steven from Kintsu, Pascal from Akurast, Łukasz from Ulam Labs, Mateusz from Properly Studio, and then Piotr and Ulat from Aleph Zero. So thank you guys, and thank you for being the mentors. Now I'm passing the mic to Nick. I think I'm not, but I should.
Yeah.
Nick, just
happy
present
to, for sure. So my name is Nick George. I'm on the team at Serotonin. I lead the events department. Been working with Aleph Zero for over a year now on event strategy, coordination, and production. So if you've ever met them at a conference, it's usually something that I've organized. If you've been to any of our parties, maybe the ETH Warsaw opening party or the Consensus conference opening party, those are productions that I put on. It's been great working with this team, and this is our first owned hackathon, which is something that's been in the works for many months. And we couldn't be happier to work alongside Maya from Web3 Devs, who I think wants to take a moment and introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. Maya from Web3 Devs Poland. We helped Aleph Zero to organize the hackathon. It's been really a pleasure to work with Serotonin and Aleph Zero team. That's not the first hackathon for us, but I hope it's gonna be the best one.
And let me just jump in and say that without Nick's and Maya's work, this hackathon definitely would not happen. So thank you guys for your hard work.
I think now would be the time to present the bounties in greater detail. But since this slide has been up for a while, I think I'm going to skip just reading out the descriptions of the bounties. And instead, I'm going to point you to the hacker manual that's available on Discord. And of course, if you haven't joined Discord already, please do. You'll find the price structure, the bounties, handful tips, some useful links, and more there. And of course, on Discord, you'll find the help of mentors from all of the teams, from the Zero team, and useful information. Now, when it comes to submissions and judging criteria, really quickly, it also is included in the hacker manual. Really quickly, what we're looking for from like the technical from the technical side is we basically like the solutions to be well documented, so that we don't have to as judges or as mentors to read the code to figure out what it does. It's way better to be explicit and include as much information as possible. It really makes things easier for everyone and is a good practice on its own. Of course, the code ideally should compile without errors and without warnings. That's also a good practice. And we require the smart contracts to be deployable on the Aleph Zero testnet, even if not deployed. If you were testing them locally, that's fine, but they should be deployable. So Ink code. You will also find some links to the documentation and Ink tutorials in our hacker manual. And of course, we will be judging the code created on the hackathon, right? So even if you have some templates created beforehand, only the part creating during the hackathon will be judged. Yeah. Now, the judging criteria, really quickly. So 4 main categories fit for the Aleph Zero ecosystem. So basically, how much of value added does this bring to the ecosystem? Is it something that's useful to the wider audience, or solves a specific problem, or fills a specific gap that you've spotted? Then innovation and uniqueness. Of course, it's great if the project is not a copy of something else present in other ecosystems, but really your genuine idea, unique in some way. Then usability. It's perhaps a bit of an elusive area, but basically what we're looking for in the projects, other than the technical ingenuity, is how easy it is for me as a user to interact with this product. And I think technical geniuses can often overlook this part, so really something to make note of. And of course, the correctness and technical awesomeness. Yeah, as you know, we are quite focused on the correctness of the code that we write, and on the code that's present in our ecosystem. So of course, we're gonna be looking at that as well. And I think that concludes this part.
Maya, would you like to take us through the schedule?
Yes, of course. But before we delve into the schedule, please go to the hacker manual and just note this is the document in Word. You will find there the link to the Discord server, which is also essential for all of the communication. You will see the page called Hackathon Late Joiners Checklist. We have about maybe a bit more than half of the hackers who joined the Discord and the Taikai page, and those 2 platforms are really essential for the hackathon. You will also find a schedule here, information about prizes and bounties, how the submission process will look like. We will also link the page with ideas for projects to hack. So we will be adding stuff here, so just make sure you have the link saved somewhere. You should get it through the email as well. And it is also accessible on the Discord server. And if you have problems with seeing the channel, just make sure to get a support ticket on the Discord channel, and then our community moderator will help you. So regarding the schedule, we will have 3 days of workshops provided by our partners and ecosystem projects. We will be starting with a workshop by Dennis from Hackathon about how to start building a full stack dApps with Hackathon, which is essential to build smart contracts. We will have also a talk about integrating a Zero ID if you want to integrate it within the ID track. You will also have a talk about understanding Web3 users through their data and decimal operations in smart contracts. The second day of workshops, each workshop will be about 30 minutes. The second day of workshops will be about access to a decentralized cloud and generating smart contract code by Smart Beaver team. And the last workshop will be about handling every form of the connections between dApps. Yeah, as Nick mentioned in the chat, all of the workshops will be recorded and made available through the website or the hacker manual. On the last day of workshops, we will know more about DeFi. So if you plan to build within DeFi track, these workshops are essential for you. We will be also having a telco innovate track, also rapid product idea validation by 10 clouds. This would be suitable for all of the projects. And the last one would be Web3 gaming, also essential for Web3 gaming track. So on January 21st at 10 a.m. CET, you will have the submission deadline. The deadline will be executed by Taikai platform. So even if you are 2 minutes late, then it's already closed. The same day, you will have an opportunity to attend Demo Day. Demo Day is not mandatory and it is not giving you any extra points, but you are encouraged to join the Demo Day and present your project to all of the judges. They can also ask you questions there and better understand your project. Later on, we will have about 5 days to judge the projects and we will be announcing the winners. We will be announcing the winners on Discord, via emails and on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Taikai platform. So yeah, that would be all from our side. We will have a minute to answer your questions.
Sure. I'm happy to kick this off by kind of reading out some of the questions that I've logged in the chat. I'll read them aloud and we can address them. So the first one, I believe we answered in the chat, but that was the, what is the EFP? What is the ecosystem funding program? Can one of you take 30 minutes to, I mean, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds to briefly describe what the ecosystem funding program is?
Yeah, sure. So the ecosystem funding program is Aleph Zero's program for the teams and builders who want to apply for funding from the Aleph Zero Foundation. You definitely should check out our website to see all the detailed conditions that and the rules of how EFP works. But basically, as we want to support the teams to build on Aleph Zero, we are happy to support them with grants or investments and with many other things which are listed on our website. So please go there and check it. But it's all aimed to support the teams and welcome them in our ecosystem.
Great. Next question is, hello, we will be building on the decentralized identity track. Do we have access to support to discuss project ideas and tools available for building? My project idea will be quite intense implementing on chain and in the backend, and I fear I might not have time to build a working user interface. Will I be considered equally also for awards? Maybe Piotr, can you can you answer this one?
Yes. So building on the criteria I was presenting a while ago, of course, it's not like you need to check all the boxes, and if the solution is really cool, but like you said, you didn't have time to do the front end. Of course, we understand these things. Some execution element would be nice. So if it's just a concept described in a PDF, it's probably not the best way to go about a hackathon solution, but still we will be pretty open-minded when it comes to judging. And of course, if you're concerned about the front end specifically, I would encourage you to check Inkathon, which may help a lot with this particular problem and many others, actually.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah,
Next question.
I would only add that you can also find some front-end developer to your team, and you can just at the same time hack those things.
Cool. Moving on to the next question is, are there any lists of ideas on which we can build upon? And then follow-up question also, are there any games on Aleph Zero using Unity?
Yeah, so regarding the list, I can take that one. We will be providing one. We are at the stage of finalizing things, and we will be putting the link to the page into the hacker manual, as well as the Discord server.
And then are there any games on Aleph Zero using Unity?
To be honest, I am not oh yeah, of course. Upgate is using Unity. So definitely. But I would also add that whatever gaming engine you decide to use, it's pretty much blockchain agnostic anyway. So the blockchain part will not be dependent that heavily on the particular engine you use.
Great. And then last question from the chat is regarding the ecosystem funding program information. We have read that it will take at least 3 weeks to complete the review of the ecosystem funding program application, or it may take longer depending on the complexity of the project. However, if there is a time frame, how long will it take to process the longest?
Well, at least 3 weeks. That's a bit too much to say. I think usually on average, it takes us around 2 weeks to review an application. It obviously depends on the amount of applications that we receive and of the period of the year. If it's Christmas time or stuff like that, naturally, sometimes it can take a bit longer. But I would say that usually 3 weeks, that would be the maximum, even if the application is pretty complex. Just one thing to remember about is that we do get a lot of applications, so we don't get back with our feedback to every team. We only get back to the teams that we want to have a meeting with, we have some questions, or we want to move forward with the grant. If you don't hear back from us for 1 month, that would just mean that unfortunately the application was not accepted. We would love to have a deeper conversation with everybody who applies, but due to the amount of applications that we get, it's simply not possible. So this is why it's designed this way.
And then the follow-up question was, is there any chance to talk or connect with the council?
That depends. I mean, if the council wants to have a deeper conversation, then we will reach out to you. Otherwise, please email us with some questions. You can also reach out to me directly. But it's not a typical procedure to have the council having the meeting with each of the teams. So please reach out to me or send the email to efp@alephzero.org, and we will get back to you.
Excellent. And then a couple more trickling in. One question around adding all of the different events for the Aleph Zero Hackathon to the calendar. And the answer is yes, we will link all of the different events on the main hackathon page, which is hack.alephzero.org. And then you can also find information in the hacker manual and the pin message in the CTRL+Hack+ZK Discord channel in the Aleph Zero Discord. Another question here is, as part of the hackathon, I'm really interested to develop something, but have minimal to zero knowledge about the ecosystem. Should I consider submission of whatever I will develop alongside potential teammates?
If I understand the question correctly, of course. I mean, you know, as long as the solution is nice, the idea is nice. I mean, you're free to submit whatever you want, right? And we do encourage everyone to submit whatever they have, because sometimes it might be better than you think.
I would also just add to that, I would join the Aleph Zero, make sure you're in the Aleph Zero Discord in the CTRL+Hack+ZK channel, and engage some of the other developers in there. If someone is building something you find interesting, maybe reach out and see if there's a way you can contribute effectively. Another question is, if someone could hack a Unity plugin SDK for easier smart contract integration, oh, this isn't a question. This is a statement. That might be a good solution for Unity game developers. Okay, question here. What is the best way to find a team for the hackathon as an individual? I touched on this, but it seems to be a deeper question. Maya, do you have any recommendations here?
Yeah, so generally you should join the Discord, and we see a lot of questions like that. So we will add a thread on the Discord, and all of the people who are looking for the team will have an opportunity to connect there.
There we go. That wraps up the questions that were in the chat. Does anybody else on the call have a question they want to ask the team directly? Here's a question. In the gaming section, will building on Unity or JS have any preference in judgment?
Not really. I mean, while we are quite opinionated in what blockchain you should use with your solution, we are completely agnostic when it comes to the gaming frameworks, engines, and so on.
Can someone change their team in the middle of the hackathon?
So generally, we are not tracking who is where in the team, and you can change that. But the moment you submit the project with specific people in the team, it's done. It's unable to be changed.
All right. What topics or domains of a solution is preferred?
I mean, other than the tracks that we listed, I don't think we have any preference.
Is liminal accessible to teams to be used in the hackathon?
That's a tough question. Let me check real quick what the liminal team made possible recently, and I'll come back to this one.
Okay, moving on. Does SaaS, SaaS, dApps still count in submission? There isn't a specific track for it.
Yeah, so generally, besides tracks, we have the general price. So if you are going for the general price, then you are encouraged to submit it.
Quick question. Is it possible to split idea into two ideas? If the initial idea has better been separated than one much of bloat? So is that, Frank, if you're on the call, can you clarify this question? Is it possible to split an idea into two ideas? Basically, I mean, we addressed this question earlier. It's one submission per hacker. So if you're working with a team and there's multiple hackers, then yes, I guess each hacker could submit a separate project, but we're limiting it at one submission per hacker. So maybe that answers your question. Is the winning team alone eligible for funding?
Yeah, maybe I'll take that one. So with the follow-on funding, the overarching idea is to turn your concepts and your projects into something that can be sustainable in the end. So if it's like infrastructure, then yes, and we don't like expect you to necessarily have a business model behind infrastructure or tooling. But if it's something from the other tracks, it would be really, really cool to have at least like a vague idea of how you want to turn it into a business as well. And then yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to face Magda, so that's tough. So but worth it.
Cool. And then let's just we have 1 minute left. Let's wrap up this last question here. Or last two. Let's see. Are we allowed to use boilerplates, for example, Inkathon?
Yes.
There we go. And then last question here. I'm no coder. I'm a short film and commercial director and screenwriter. I can only write basic front-end code, but listening to you guys encouraging us, I wonder, would there be room for someone with a mid-world building skills for a game project?
I would say that might be a good idea to talk to the Darkverse team and the Upgate team. But,
another thing is you might want to take this idea. Sorry, you might want to take this idea to the Discord and see if there's a developer looking for an idea to build with you. I'm not a coder either, but I love interacting with developers and seeing what's possible. Cool. We are at time. I want to thank everyone for attending today. And again, thanks for attending. We'll have this opening ceremony. Since we recorded it, we'll post it on the Hackathon website. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your projects, looking forward to seeing you in the workshops and interacting with you in the Discord. So thank you all. And
one more thing, a quick update about the privacy primitives. Before we go, just check out this link.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. It's a recent development.
Thanks, Pete. All righty. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. And we'll see you on the cord. Well,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.